So, Greek mythology. Holy crap, that is a lot of information. Like, do you know how many gods and goddesses there are? Plenty more than we could probably count. They have a god for practically everything and anything. But today, we will be talking about Ares, the god of war. Ares is the son of Zeus and Hera. But sadly, Ares is not Zeus's biological child. Hera, being scared of Zeus finding out she was pregnant, went to Flora for advice. Flora told her, by touching a crow, it would give birth to Ares for her. So Hera did so. Sadly, though, both parents did not like Ares. He was hard to control. He was very violent, easy to anger, and had no respect for others. He even liked to shoot people with arrows and hack them to pieces when laughing. It's funny, though. Homer describes Ares as a blood-stained, incarnate curse of mortals, and strangely a coward and runs away from battle when he is hurt. Later in life, he teamed up with his sister Ares and her son Strife. The three threw terror and panic across the earth. Later, throughout Ares' life, people just seemed to dislike him and dislike him more. The most disliking him would have to be Poseidon. The reason is, when Poseidon's son Helirotheus and a nymph tried to rape Ares' daughter. When Ares saw the two, he slain them. Poseidon, being angry, brought him upon the 12 gods. Good thing is, he was not found guilty. Another story suggests that he slain Helirotheus because he insulted his daughter. For this, Poseidon made him fight his 2 sons, who were giants, and after he was defeated, put him in chains for 13 months and kept him prisoner. There are a few other times where he has been in a few wars, some with giants. One of the most known ones is when he was fighting against the giant Gigantus, a giant snake, with several of his brothers and sisters, and the other gods. Another time with encountering giants would be with Typhoeus. Typhoeus attacked Olympus, and none of the gods could stand against him. In panic, they all fled Egypt, turning into animals so they could flee. Typhoeus then hunted them down one by one. Good thing is, Ares turned into a fish, so he couldn't find him. Another time Ares has been defeated was at the Olympics. Ares was fighting a boxing match against Apollo and lost. Other people who didn't like Ares was actually his half-mortal brother, Hercules. The two have been in conflict for many, many times, from the time Hercules slayed Ares' children to wounding him in the War of Pylos. They never got along. Seriously, Ares was helping the guy against Hercules. You had to dislike a guy a lot to be wanting to back somebody else up against your brother. But the most story of all that everybody knows is his affair with Aphrodite. What led to this was Aphrodite's crippled son gave her a couch. Magnificent, gorgeous, really nice couch, actually. It's pretty decent. When Aphrodite sat on it, she was imprisoned in it, and she told anyone, if they could free her, that she would marry them. When Ares went to her crippled son to go tell him to release her, he wouldn't listen. Though Hephaestus, the smith god, Ares' brother, got her crippled son to go set her free, thus the two being married. Ares and Aphrodite didn't like this because they wanted to be together. So they started having affairs behind Hephaestus' back. When Hephaestus found out, he was furious. Imagine if your wife was cheating on you. That would really suck. But instead of going and fighting with him, he decided to have a clever plan instead. What he did, he wove a net so fine out of gold that it was invisible, and placed it on the couch where the two started having their affair. When Hephaestus was taking his leave, of course leaving like usual to go on one of his summer homes, Aphrodite invited Ares over for another affair. When the two were on the couch with each other, Hephaestus appeared, and he brought the other gods and goddesses with him. When Aphrodite saw this, she got up, but was tangled in the net. She was trying to get out of the net and made herself look like a complete fool. The other gods and goddesses started making fun of her. So as you can see, it kind of sucks to be Ares. Losing the girl he loves to someone else. Not even having your family members even love you. Not even having your parents love you. That must really suck. The only good thing is, he was pretty good looking. He was pretty handsome. Well, I hope you learned something about Ares today. Bye-bye.